we have three women, three different examples. Okay, let's talk about it. So we have the first example is going to be Ruth. When her beloved husband passed away, she decided to stick with Orpha. I always call her Oprah, but that's not her name. Okay. She decided to say, no, I'm going to stick with you. That was her mother-in-law. All of their husbands died. There was three of them. And her sister-in-law went back to her own country. So that means when she was hit with a tragedy or something unexpected, a covering, a companion, a covering all in one, when it was like taken from her, from this earth plane, one of them decided, I'm going to go back to what I know. Okay. The other one said that I'm in bitterness, but I'm going to keep moving forward. And so Ruth decided to stick with Orpha. And as they journeyed along, as she kept moving along, she was able to find her Boaz, because even though Orpha, I maybe said her name incorrectly, guys, go Google it. I am not a prophet, a pastor, or nothing. Okay. I told you I'm helps now. And I love the biblical stories because you can pull so much from it. I just love it. You know, I love the illustration. You guys know I'm a writer. I've written over like 12, 13 self-published books. I just love writing. I love reading and stuff like that. Okay. And I don't know everything, but I know this story very well. All right. So she decided, even though Orpha was in bitterness, because she changed her name to Mara and said, because the Lord has dealt with me bitterly. My old man died, right? She's in grief. She did not allow her grief not to be able to show another young lady. Even though the young lady was her daughter-in-law, her son and her husband had died. Orpha did, who's changed her name to Mara. She told Ruth, going over there, we got some kinsmen, right? Like a kinsman redeemer. We got a kinsman over up there, and go glean in that king's field. Now, the gleaners were people who would take things after people had already taken things from the field. We're talking about plants. Okay, we're talking about agriculture here, right? And a good king want to know, you know, what's going on with their agriculture, with their food. And of course, he noticed her and he said, who is that damsel? Literally, that was the words in the Bible, damsel. She was a damsel, but Ruth wasn't in distress. Okay, so he checked up on it, you know, watching why he checked up on it. He gonna, you know, in the words of Beyonce, watching why he checked up on it. He checked up on it. And he found out and said, okay, behold, you are a virtuous woman. Even the men known in my whole city that you have not went with the old or the young men. Basically meaning you broke. You ain't even have no basket, because the good book says that in order for her to glean, that basically means she was taking up the old produce nobody wanted in the field, potatoes and turnips. She didn't even have no basket. She used a skirt on her dress. Just, you know how you just kind of curve it up? You look like you got a shirt and you put a little something up in there? You know, that's what she did. And he was basically saying, you didn't sell yourself out. You didn't prostitute yourself with the older or the younger men. You are a virtuous woman. Virtuous. When we look at this word, we always